You didn't notice it at first. A little stiffness in the knees, a heavier feeling in your stomach after meals, a strange kind of tiredness like your energy fades faster now. Even when you've done everything right, you're eating healthy, more greens, less red meat, maybe even green smoothies and kale salads. You followed the advice just like they told you, but something's off. Your body doesn't feel the way it used to, and deep down, you whisper, "Is this just aging? Or am I missing something?" Here's what no one told you. Some vegetables, yes, even the ones labeled superfoods, can silently work against you after 60. They may interfere with your digestion, aggravate inflammation in your joints, or even make your medications less effective. But the good news? Other vegetables can become your best friends in this chapter of life. They can support your memory, calm your digestion, help you sleep more deeply and move more freely. Because after 60, eating healthy doesn't just mean more vegetables. It means choosing the right ones for your body now. In this video, we'll walk through 3 vegetables you may want to avoid and 3 you should embrace with both hands and an open heart. This is not about fear. It's about freedom. Freedom to eat in a way that feels good again. Freedom to wake up feeling like yourself steady, strong, and alive. If you found this video helpful, press 1 to let us know you're with us. And if you have anything you'd like to share, feel free to leave a comment below. We always listen with care. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It's our honor to walk with you on this journey toward a healthier, more peaceful, and more fulfilling life. Vegetables can heal or harm after 60. For decades, you were told one simple truth: eat more vegetables. They're always good for. And that's mostly right for younger bodies. But after 60, your body plays by a different set of rules. Your digestion slows, your stomach acid drops, your medications interact with food in ways they didn't before, and the way your gut processes fiber, natural plant compounds, and even certain antioxidants changes. That means the same broccoli that energized you at 40 might now leave you bloated. The same tomato that tasted fresh and light might now inflame your joints. It's not that these vegetables suddenly turned bad. It's that your body's needs have changed. Just like we dress differently in winter than in summer, we also need to eat differently as we age. Because aging gracefully isn't about doing what you've always done. It's about listening closely and feeding your body in the way it now needs to be fed. Some vegetables can heal, some can hurt, and knowing the difference can mean the world for how you sleep, how you move, and how you feel in your skin. So before we dive into the specific vegetables to avoid or embrace, let's understand the why behind this shift. Top 3 vegetables you should eye away from after 60. Number 1. Raw kale. It's often the poster child of health. You see it in green juices, power bowls, and trendy wellness cafes. But for many older adults, kale, especially raw kale, can quietly work against your health, not for it. Let's be clear, kale isn't a villain. It's rich in vitamins A, C, and K. It has fiber and antioxidants. But the raw version can carry hidden baggage for seniors. First, kale is high in oxalates, natural compounds that may contribute to kidney stones, especially in people over 60 whose kidneys aren't filtering as efficiently as before. It also contains goitrogens, substances that can interfere with thyroid function, especially if consumed raw and in large quantities. But beyond that, raw kale is tough, fibrous, dense. Your stomach has to work extra hard to break it down, and after 60, digestion becomes a slower, more delicate process. For some, that means bloating. For others, acid reflux. For many, just an uncomfortable feeling that lingers for hours after a healthy, smoothie. So what can you do? Simple. Cook it. Lightly steam, sauté, or braise kale with olive oil and garlic. This not only softens the fibers, making it easier to digest, but also neutralizes many of the compounds that can cause trouble. The best part? You still get the nutrients without the discomfort. Because food isn't just about labels. It's about how your body responds. And if kale can hide discomfort behind its leafy green halo, just wait until you hear about the next veggie that's causing issues, despite looking like a rainbow. Number 2. Bell peppers. They're bright, they're crunchy, they make your plate look like a painting. Red, yellow, orange, green bell peppers are beautiful. But here's what beauty doesn't always tell you. Sometimes, what looks gentle on the outside can feel harsh on the inside. Especially after 60. Bell peppers belong to the nightshade family, just like tomatoes, eggplants, and white potatoes. And for some seniors, nightshades are silent troublemakers. They contain a natural compound called solanine, which may trigger inflammation in sensitive individuals, especially in the joints. Have you ever noticed more stiffness in your fingers or knees after eating certain meals? It could be the peppers. But that's not all. Bell peppers also contain capsaicin, a compound known for its heat in spicy peppers. But even in sweet bell peppers, it can irritate the stomach lining in people with acid reflux, GERD, or sensitive digestion. For some, the result is subtle. A little burning sensation in the chest. For others, it's belching, bloating, or disturbed sleep at night. And it's not just about discomfort. If a vegetable makes you feel bad, you're less likely to eat healthy overall. So what's the alternative? Try steamed carrots or roasted zucchini. They're gentle on the stomach, full of antioxidants, and still bring color and life to your meals. Because after 60, eating should feel like nourishment, not a challenge. But if peppers are fired in disguise, the next vegetable is even sneakier because it's something most of us eat every single day and especially at night. Number 3. Raw onions, especially at night. They add flavor. They add crunch. They make sandwiches. But onions, especially raw ones, can also sing a sour tune for your gut. It's one of the most common vegetables in the American kitchen. You chop them into salads, toss them on burgers, or mix them into salsa. But if you're over 60, and especially if your sleep or digestion isn't what it used to be, raw onions might be part of the problem. Why? Because onions are rich in a type of carbohydrate called fructans. Fructans ferment quickly in the gut, and for many older adults, they can cause gas, bloating, cramping, and even diarrhea. And here's the tricky part. The effects don't show up right away. You might feel fine after dinner, but wake up in the middle of the night with stomach discomfort or restlessness you can't explain. Add to that another reality. Onions may also increase acid reflux, especially when eaten raw at dinner or close to bedtime. They relax the lower esophageal sphincter, a small muscle that keeps stomach acid where it belongs. So instead of restful sleep, you get burning, belching, or that uncomfortable need to sit up at 2 a.m. Does this mean onions are bad? Not at all. Cooked onions are a different story. Gentle sautéing or roasting breaks down fructans and makes onions easier to digest. And shallots or green onions, scallions, when used in moderation, are often tolerated better. What's most important is knowing when and how to eat them. After all, eating healthy is not about removing joy, it's about removing what no longer supports your well-being. So far, we've talked about what to avoid. But what if we shifted gears and focused on vegetables that your body actually craves in this chapter of life? Top 3 vegetables to include in your diet after 60. Number 1. Cooked spinach. It's soft. It's green. It melts into soups, stews, and sautés. But don't be fooled by its humble appearance. Spinach is a quiet warrior for aging bodies. After 60, what your body needs most isn't just less sugar or more vitamins. It needs gentle, consistent, nutrient-rich support that doesn't overwhelm the gut or strain the system. That's where cooked spinach shines. Let's start with the obvious. Spinach is rich in lutein, a powerful antioxidant that protects the eyes and may slow age-related macular degeneration. It also supports brain health and cognitive function, two areas many older adults worry about. Cooked spinach also delivers iron, magnesium, and folate nutrients that support red blood cell formation, nerve health, and balanced blood pressure. But wait, you might ask, isn't raw spinach healthier? Not necessarily. Raw spinach contains oxalates, which can bind to calcium and iron, making it harder for your body to absorb them. But cooking spinach breaks down those compounds, unlocking the full potential of its nutrition without the digestive strain. It's easy to prepare. Add it to chicken soup, sauté it with garlic and olive oil, or blend it into a warm lentil stew. It's soft, soothing, and deeply nourishing, just what your body craves at this stage in life. Transition to next. And if spinach is the quiet nurturer, the next vegetable is your heart's personal cheerleader, literally improving blood flow with every bite. Number 2. Beets. They're earthy, they're sweet, they stain your fingers magenta. But underneath their humble skin, beets are one of the most heart-loving vegetables you can eat. Let's talk about circulation. As we age, our blood vessels lose elasticity. Blood pressure rises. Circulation slows. That's why cold hands, tingling feet, and fatigue become more common after 60. But beets offer something truly special: natural nitrates. These compounds convert into nitric oxide in your body, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels, helping blood flow more freely. This can lead to lower blood pressure, better oxygen delivery, and even improved stamina, yes, even in your 70s and beyond. But that's just the beginning. Beets are rich in betalains, antioxidants that support the liver, reduce inflammation, and protect your cells from aging. They're also high in fiber, feeding the good bacteria in your gut, which is essential for digestion, mood, and immunity. And the best part? Beets are versatile and easy to love. Roast them for natural sweetness. Boil and slice into salads. Blend into a warm soup with a dash of cinnamon. Start small if you're new to beets, maybe a few slices a week. Let your body adjust. Let your heart say thank you. And speaking of gentle support, the final vegetable is soft, golden, and comforting, like a warm hug from the inside out. Number 3. Pumpkin or squash. It's soft. It's golden. It feels like autumn in a bowl. But pumpkin, or any of the winter squashes like butternut, acorn, or kabocha, is far more than just seasonal comfort food. For seniors, it can be a lifeline. Let's start with texture. Many older adults experience chewing difficulties, dental issues, or simply prefer softer foods. Pumpkin is naturally silky and easy to digest, making it ideal for anyone looking for comfort that doesn't compromise nutrition. Then comes the color. That deep orange? It's not just pretty powerful. It signals the presence of beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, essential for vision, immune health, and skin repair. And unlike some fibrous veggies that can cause gas, pumpkin offers gentle fiber enough to keep digestion smooth but not overwhelming. It's also low in calories, rich in potassium, and has a mild sweetness that comforts the soul as much as the body. Want ideas? Bake it with cinnamon and nutmeg for a warm evening treat. Mash it into oatmeal for a creamy breakfast. Blend into soup with ginger for digestion and warmth. Pumpkin doesn't shout. It doesn't boast. It simply shows up with quiet strength and says, "I'm here to help." So now, you've seen both sides of the story. 3 vegetables to step back from, and 3 to embrace with both hands and an open heart. You've come this far through decades of life, love, lessons, and change. And now, as your pace softens and your days become more reflective, your relationship with food deserves to evolve too. You see, food is never just food. It's memory. It's comfort. It's tradition. It's the smell of soup on a Sunday, the sound of a pan sizzling at breakfast, the feel of warm bread in your hands. But more than that, food is also communication. It's how your body speaks to you and how you speak back. So when something you eat leaves you tired, bloated, or restless, it's not failure. It's just feedback. Your body is saying, "I've changed. Please feed me with that in mind." And this is where real nourishment begins. Not in fear, not in guilt, but in awareness, in respect, in the quiet decision to listen more closely and love more deeply, starting with your plate. You don't need a perfect diet. You don't need to count calories or memorize every vitamin. You just need to notice what helps you feel more like yourself again. Sometimes that means letting go of certain vegetables, even ones you thought were healthy. And sometimes it means embracing simple, warming foods that make your body exhale with relief. Spinach that soothes your digestion. Beets that brighten your blood flow. Pumpkin that hugs your gut like a soft blanket. These aren't just ingredients. They're acts of care, and you deserve every single one of them. Because aging isn't about decline. It's about rediscovery. Rediscovering strength in softness, vitality in simplicity, and joy in the ordinary. So the next time you prepare a meal, take a breath. Remember, this is your time. You've earned the right to nourish yourself gently, without apology. Let every bite be a blessing. Let your kitchen be a sanctuary.